Last time on Tim Plays a Game. Today is the day we are on our way to the end of Victory Road. We're challenging the Pokemon League. Nice. Gotta admire Clodsire. Still kicking. Torch Song! And that's all she wrote. There we go. Alright, get out. I punched a flamingo. My life is complete. Oh, still kicking. Ah, he flinched. Oh, this is a good day. Eat it. You don't get to attack at all. Alright, let's end this. Good game. Oh, don't forget about the toxic spikes that don't matter anymore because the battle's over. Champion Tim, it is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Alright guys, we're back. And last time we became, we retained the title of champion. We beat Gita. Now we're heading on our way back to the entrance, and she's certain we'll find a familiar face waiting for us. And by the way, we're not out of the woodwork yet. We still have a little bit left to go. At least in this part of the champion of the Victory Road part. Tim! Oh, this person. I was wondering when you were going to show up. Jeez. Oh man, I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? You became champion, right? Right. I knew it all along. I got word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Tim, I'm champion now, and now you're a champion. We're both champions. Champion. Which means we're true equals. You and me, both champion, ranked trainers. Amazing. Now that you made it, I got one thing to say. Let's you and me be best rivals for life. Okay. Yes, Toma, yeah! Alright, you know what rivals do? They battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready? Wait a moment, Champion Nemona. Oh, what's the matter, Primera? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Tim, Bellybolt, and the others. Champions must be understanding toward their opponents. Right. There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Tim and Bellybolt. I must ask, why is Bellybolt getting second billing on the... I have more than one Pokemon. I must ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want to first battle as true equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place where special meaning for the two of you, perhaps. Special meaning, let me see. Anywhere lead to mind, Tim? Behind your house, Mesagoza, the Treasure Eatery, Mesagoza. Mesagoza! Ooh, good call. That place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Tim. Remember back when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I got out of this. Found a true rival, someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Tim. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle court, Mesagoza Central Plaza. See you there. Bye. The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable, to be honest. Would you like a police escort? Yes, please. I am known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of a champion assessment, Champion Nemona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. Really? So Nemona's actually more powerful than Primera, huh? Alright, well, we're not done yet, people. Yeah, let's heal up first. Yeah, this is not the end of Victory Road. We got, like, one more thing to do. We got to battle Nemona. And she is difficult. I'm gonna start with Espathra on this one. But yeah, after this, we're actually we actually got quite a ways to go. There's another, like, not really post game. It's just like more of the game adventure with it kind of sums up all 3 stories. Or more of the overlying story, to be exact. Underlying story. I don't know. There's another story that we haven't wrapped up yet, so we gotta make sure we cover all that. First things first, we gotta battle Nemona. Any second now. Ah. There you are, Tim. You ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks here seem to be ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. Larry's just like, whatever. Stage is set. Really built up this battle. It's my all-out power versus your strength and full fruition for whatever. Let's see who comes out on top. I like that pose she does. It's kind of a cool pose. Yeah, the arm over the shoulder. And that weird glove. I want a glove like that, but not that color. Taking on Champion Nemona. Send that Lycanroc. I got my Espathra. Alright. Finally, the thing I've waited for all this time. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. Greatest battle of all. I don't know if that's a song or not. Anyway, Flash Cannon. Flash! Oh! Not enough. To think I helped teach you type matchups, and now you're using them to put the hurt on me. Stone Edge. Dang, alright. The Flash Cannon should do it. Boom. Nice. Lycanroc down. Sending out Palmet. Electric and Fighting type. Electric and Fighting type. I think I'm gonna stick with Espathra on this one just because. Yeah. And just gonna use Lumina Crash. Nice. Alright, another one torn down. Come on, you gotta put up a good fight here. So now Dun Sparse. Yeah, let's switch it up. Yeah, I think Annihilate will be the way to go. Come on, show me something good. I'm bulking up. You're gonna get one shot here. You better make it count. That's a 3-segment Dun Sparse, by the way. It's like a 1 in 100 chance of getting one, I think. Okay, attack rose, defense rose. Cool thing about coil is it actually increases the accuracy too. So if you use like Iron Tail after that, it'll like almost guarantee hit. Alright, close combat. I gave you a chance, you wasted it coiling. If only you increase the speed. If Coil did increase speed, that would be incredibly broken. Ooh, about to send out Orthworm. Nah. Keep out Annihilate a little longer. Don't even think about using a ground type on this boy. He's got good defense. Honestly, you probably should just stick with Body Press and Iron Tail as his 2 best attacks. Coil actually works really well on him, though. Increasing his attack and defense. Use Iron Tail, and then, yeah, or you can use Body Press. Either one powers up both of them. Okay, sending out Goodra. Goodra. I might know a water attack. I'm gonna use Gastrodon. not advisable, but I think this is kind of a safer option. Gudra! Alright, first things first, yawn. Meh. Getting sleepy. Who's a sleepy boy? Who's a sleepy boy? You are. You a sleepy boy. Dragon Pulse again. That's okay. That's the last time you're gonna be using Dragon Pulse on me. I think I can wear it down with Earth Power and just like, yeah. Now that it's asleep. And Gudra's still asleep. Can I keep doing that? Can I get away with it 2 more times? Let's find out. Oh, dang it. It woke up. That was kind of a waste of a yawn now that I think about it. You know, I still have this. Yeah, thankfully the leftovers helped out. A little bit of health every turn helps. Especially when it has the ability to get, like, when the attack yawn or anything that can stall, really. And Gudra has high special defense. I should have gone with a physical attacker, but yeah, I didn't. Alright, what do you got for me? About to send out Meowscarada. You know what? We're sending out our first Pokemon each. Then yeah, let's do that. Our starters. Sending out Skeledirge. By the way, hers is a grass and dark type, so this is kind of a fair matchup. It's all down to this. My last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we got. Meowscarada. Meowscarada has a lot of good attacks, too. Alright. We're not gonna... Well, we're probably only gonna see one of them. Shine blazingly bright, my greatest treasure. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that ghost type right now, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, still Terra-type grass. And I'm a Terra-type fire. Let's do it. Full power. Shadow Claw. Good move. Good thing he's not a ghost type anymore. See that crit? I clenched that through sheer determination to win. Too bad that's not enough. Torch some. Alright, burn it down. Good game. Critical hit, you see that? That was full force. A critical hit, a critical moment, that goes beyond luck. You've got some kind of gift. Yes, I do. Gift is called winning! Nice. I'm gonna play the music. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I go a little too hard there? She alright? Come on, say something. Say something. You did it! This is legit incredible that you are the strongest out there, Tim. Cool. Okay. I mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Okay, back off. Everything I... Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? Yes, you're right. Everything you say is right. It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever knew. Thanks for the incredible match. You beat me, for real this time. Wait, you were holding back the other time? Okay. Good game. Alright, everyone cheer. This is kind of a small audience. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break for round 2. What? Wait, what? Are you serious now? Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. How many Pokemon does she have? Oh my god. She's insane. She's legit insane. Alright, we did it. That is the end of Victory Road. We hit the end of all 3 roads. Victory Road, Starfall Street, and Titan Path. Yep, but the adventure is far from over. Toto. Oh, yeah, hey, Peter. Whoa, down boy. Don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice is old Mappa here all worked up, Tim. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? We going? Are we going there? Road trip! Cause you do. Of course you do. You're a little know-it-all. Got in mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, all that effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we've all just got to get there. First step will be gathering at Area 0. I'll be waiting for you at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your phone too. Don't leave me hanging forever. That's where we're going. We'll be waiting. Bow wow. Wow! Alright, another whirlwind adventure. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Hey, over here, Peter. Hey, Peter. Wow, this thing looks ancient. This is the 0 gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater Paldea, what folks call Area 0. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area 0 is apparently where Miraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our new teammates should be waiting for us inside the 0 gate. Guess we should head in. Yeah, who are our teammates? The way home. This is the final path of the story. After completing the 3 previous paths. And we are going home. Wherever home is, exactly. Ooh, wow. This is a very Doctor Who feel to it. Whoa, kind of dark in here. Nemona! Hola, Tim. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Oh yeah, that was the lie I told you to get you to come. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Oh, yeah, there it is. Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Yeah, I'm the other person. Seems like they were on power saving mode. Huh. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. You just did that on your own without asking permission? Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee backpack. I guess my name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nemona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Let's battle right now. Get over here. You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Tim. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Tim, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Mabba and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Tim. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? We know he knows who that is. That's my dad, probably. What? What? That's Professor Turo? Nemona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID 803B121. Thank you. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator on this, the elevator you can see right to your right. Dad? Please proceed below. Not gonna say anything. Douche. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Yeah, quick question. What is with this elevator right here? Shutter on this side doesn't seem like it'll open. Perhaps it's broken. Because even after I finish the game, I still can't open that, so... It's kind of bugging me. There's like a part I can't get to. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Ooh, it opened all for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Tim, you have brought Miraidon with you. Yes. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Is that there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? Glide. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down there in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear or what? Or what is exactly? I guess we'd better go, too. Jeez. Always being railroaded and going on adventures. Let's go! Tim, ready for the worst? Always. Good, that's all we needed here. Get out there, get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Jeez, they couldn't, like, build, like, some stairs or something, or, like, a rope. So we can glide down. Or just, I don't know, something, I don't know. Yeah, he's scared, too. Oh, what's the matter with it? Huh. Scared of heights? That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Okay, wait, hold on, I'm not on. I'm not on yet. Get on. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let me on, let me on, let me on. Jeez, just took off without me, bro. You want to wait for me next time? Jeez. Here we are, the land of the lost. Like, legitimately lost. We couldn't find it anymore until they let us through. Anyway. Oh good, we all landed safely, I think. Where's Nemona? And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. It's okay, bud. Oh! Dude! Just crawled back into your Pokeball there? It chose to go back into its ball. It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? She has a name, bro. What? She's gone? You don't think she... Everyone! You have to see this! Area Zero's amazing! Just ran off on her own. Come on already! Let's go! I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Ha! Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? I mean, you're alive. That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given that you're with my son here, who fails, given the crudeness of the only available access method. Yeah, thanks for not helping with that. I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. You were worried about us. That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks, installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. Why would 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. That's the one of them. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks to get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero! Way too much energy. Alright, let's go. Oh, and I can already see like 2 Pokemon I need to catch. First, catching that Farigiraf. That thing would be beautiful. Alright, yeah, I think I'll just go with Flash Cannon. No, I should have gone with the... Oh well. Lumina Crash. I just need to do a little more damage, not a lot. That's perfect. Yeah, no one to baton pass to. You can pass that baton all you want, but there's no one on the receiving end. Alright, Ultra Ball. Yes. I think there is a way to evolve Girafarig into Farigiraf, but it's easier if you just go down here and catch this. Farigiraf, the hardened head that its tail... Yeah, how did this happen, by the way? Its tail became its hoodie. From the tail protects the head of the main body of Farigiraf. Whips its long neck around to headbutt enemies. Huh. Cool. I mean, I think those look awesome. I gotta get... It's definitely an improvement from the dopey-looking giraffe. Oh, I think they heard me. These call us dopey-looking, bro? And there are Pokemon like in the sky that will try to land on you, so be careful of that. Raichu! Did we ever catch Raichu? No, we did not. Yeah, a lot of cool Pokemon to catch down here. So yeah, if you haven't completed this part of the game yet, don't worry about, you know, trying to catch everything, because there are a lot of evolved forms down here. Ooh, light screen. Good move. Yeah, Raichu is fast. Dang. Ow. That's shaking its butt at me. Shaking its butt from behind the light screen. Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna try an Ultra Ball. If that doesn't work, it'll be asleep next turn. I can't hit it anymore. 1 wiggle, 2 wiggle, 3 wiggle. Yes, okay. Didn't even need the yawn. If it had been asleep, though, it would have been easier to catch, but this works. Raichu! If the electric pouches on its cheek become fully charged, both ears will stand up straight up, huh? Did not know that. What's with the curly dealies on its ears? Those are kind of weird. Oh, can't revive Miraidon, dang. There's a lot of cool items to find here, too. Oh. So, normally we'd be able to get in here. Huh, wait, where'd Miraidon go? Seems like it got spooked or something. It's hiding in its ball. Incineroar? No. Can we even get back up for the surface without it? Should be alright. Last time I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through if you're... Okay. Why didn't you just call the professor if he's down here? Did you get up? None of your business, Pipsqueak. Dang. Jeez. No need to bite my head off. What do you... I gotta slow down the text. Yeah, I gotta slow down the text. Okay, I slowed the speed down, the text speed down, so we can read everything. I mean, you guys have the ability to pause the video, so you can always go back and watch that. I think that's the first one right there. Yeah. You already caught a Venomoth? Yeah. Go back real quick, just backtracking. Catch Jumpluff yet? We have not. Maybe not the best Pokemon to send out. Maybe we can quick ball it. Let's see what happens. One wiggle, two wiggle, three wiggle. Yes, okay. That worked out well. Dragonite leveled up, yay. Beware, it's caught in spores. If you accidentally breathe them in, you'll be racked with coughs or itchiness. Itchiness. I feel like the coughs would be worse, but alright. I guess it depends on how much itchiness. Yes, Pathra. Trying to see what we caught already. That's the thing. Also, I keep forgetting I can't ride Miraidon. Trying to find TMs too. There are a bunch of TMs down here. You have to kind of look for them though. What's up? You're fine. Naughty mint. Naughty, naughty mint. I don't think there's much stuff over here. There's like, yeah, some TMs. But really, you can come back and explore this place after you've after you do the main quest. Actually, you're definitely gonna want to come back here and explore. There's some other items over here too. Citrus berries mainly. Watch out, Golduck on a rampage. Alright. Mainly I just do this to grab the items. I think that's mainly everything. We're going to have to backtrack. I think that's mainly everything we can get over here. Oh, wait, there's an area over here. I think we can actually jump down from here. It's kind of a, it's not that bad of a fall. Thank you. And they're fine. Yeah, everyone's fine. Yeah, this is where we want to go. And you're not going to find any of the Paradox Pokemon yet. You will eventually, just not right now. Ooh, rock surfing. Right. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. You think? The lab? It's out in the middle of nowhere. It looks like all the other labs. Yeah, I bet that's it. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. As opposed to any other building around here. Oh yeah, what are they called? Radish rotations? Radish rations? Research stations. Huh, well, that was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Dang. Yeah, could just leave you behind. Oh god, what the heck is that? That's a Pokemon La Primera use. I didn't know this species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Tim, let's take it on together. Glimma! So it's rock and poison type, so that's okay. Yeah, this should be easy. I can just hit it with psychic type. I'm gonna crash. There we go, and it's dead. That was a while. I could have caught that. Dang. Yeah, I can catch it. I can catch one later. It's fine. You can actually find these things down here. Are there going to be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? I hope so. You think that was something? Please. You got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Yeah, there might be research in there. I want to see what they were researching, though. I've already played through this on the Scarlet version. I want to see how the Violet version looks, though, compared to everything. Ooh, what's behind here? Nugget. And Berry. And Chansey. And Venomoth. And Berry. Alright, let me in. Huh. Wow, are these ancient ruins? I mean, by definition. They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need. Tim, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using the central panel. Sure. Why'd you put the locks over here, though? Yes, disable lock. You're the professor, better press it. Lock disabled. 3 or 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Now let's read some of the research. Thanks to my prototype Terra Orb, I've secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Capo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my study for these crystals. We've determined this energy crystallization is linked to the being we call Blurred. The interlocking hexagonal plate that comprises Blur's shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terastallizing. They actually talk about this Pokemon more in the Scarlet Violet book. Alright, rest up. Yeah, take advantage of these places and rest up. Because we got a lot to cover. This path through and the rest of your party are full. Cool. Trying to think who I want out on the lead. There we go. Put Skeledirge out. Seems to be all there is here. I almost never saw my dad my whole life. Oh, is that some type of backstory reveal? Penny, shush! He was always busy with work, hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself. Mabastiff was the only one I had to talk to. So yeah, I don't really know him all at all, even if he is my dad. I tried not to think about it too much, tried to just be proud of him. But the truth is, I'd rather just have a dad who was there, even if it wasn't anything great. Haven't seen him for ages now, unless you count seeing him in news or whatever. Used to at least get emails sometimes, but even those. And then he appears out of the blue and tells me you gotta come to Area Zero. Some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about it earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. Nah, I was also giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name's Penny. You know, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Hey, don't call me pipsqueak, you big lunk. Now that's the spirit, you two. Oh, you two are getting along finally. I'm just kind of searching around for items now. I don't want to stray too far off path though, because this place does get. It is easy to get lost here. Like, really easy to get lost. Even after I've traveled around a number of times here, I still have a hard time finding my way around. What do we have? More items. Hyper potion. I'm glad they left all these potions for me. Last time I came to the Great Crater, I was trying to see my dad. I got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of creature I've never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? Don't know, never saw it before. Wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like this crazy weird metallic machine thing. You sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little, I don't know, robot-y than average? Yeah, I'm sure it was like a completely different creature altogether. It hurt Mabastiff. Oh god. No. Not Mabastiff. Get away. I want to hear more of the story. I don't even want to run into the awful thing again. It was that strong, huh? Then I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're really a tactless sometimes, Nemona. That's the one I want. Fight me! I think I can just use Hex on it and it's probably still alive. So many Pokemon in this game can use Tailwind. It's awesome. I love it. It's a TM now. In previous Pokemon games, it wasn't a TM. Now it is. And you can I think one of the most notable things you can do is like use a Prankster Murkrow and then have it learn use Tailwind first turn in team battles. Nice. 1, 2, 3 wiggles. Caught. Yeah, like I said, a lot of fully evolved Pokemon down here, so if you haven't already gotten a Talonflame yet, now's your chance. When it gets excited, event sparks from the gaps between its feathers. These unburnable feathers are used as a fireproof material. Nice. Cool. I like Talonflame. Talonflame... Oh. What's this guy doing? Hey, me again. Waiting in line to fight. No thank you. I already caught you. Thanks, but no thanks. Hello. This guy I need to catch still. Gargamel. Gastrodon, yeah. Try to catch it with a quick ball if I can. Garganical. Quick ball. Alright. No dice. That's okay, I'm not gonna switch out. Let me go for a very light water pulse, hopefully it doesn't knock it out. Okay, perfect. Not very effective. The critical hit. Critical hit that's not very effective. If you thought it was very effective, you are wrong. Ultra Ball. And if you have Dusk Balls, this area never becomes night for some reason, so it's always day. But that's okay. Hold on to the Dusk Balls. We're getting into a cave area later. And you're going to want them then. Garganical. Many Pokemon gather around Garganical, hoping to lick its mineral-rich salt. That's the best you can tell me about this Pokemon, is that it's salty? God dang 3-year-old. Seriously, anyone else can write the Pokedex. Anyone else. Keep forgetting I can't ride Miraidon. Alright, excuse me. Rock surfing. Oh, dude, slipping. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. Alright. Slipping, sliding, and slipping. I'd really like to have a jump button in this game. We caught Corviknight yet? Yeah, we did. Yeah, some Pokemon I caught between videos. I think I remember one of which being... Sorry, I forgot its name. The thing I just said. I already forgot its name. Wild Charge. No dice. Not gonna affect it. Not gonna affect a ground type, bro. Ah, too much. Corviknight, that's it. Yeah, I caught a Corviknight between this video and the last, or sorry, 2 videos before the Pokemon League. The second research station. About time too. Yeah, it is about time. About time to end this video. Hold on, something's gonna happen. Phew! Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. She can take it as a compliment. She's crazy. Delibird! Hey, look, a Delibird. It's good to see some nice, familiar Pokemon down here too. That is not a Delibird. It looks like it has a freaking, has a Yoda baby behind it. Dele. Oh my gosh, so cute. Delibird! What the? What? Tim, it's battle time. Not my choice, but not by choice, by his choice, by that thing's choice. It's gonna fight. Go, Gastrodon. Can I catch this thing? Earth Power. $80. Whirlpool, Storm Drain. Gastrodon takes the attack and sucks it up. Dang, too much. Knocked its block off. That's okay, I can always catch it later. That was an iron bundle. Be ready for the paradox to have Pokemon to have two names, two-word names. They're ridiculous, but whatever. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. My limit is two jump scares. Alright, and we are going to be going inside next time, guys. So, that is going to wrap things up for tonight's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to TimPlaysAGame, and stay tuned for more Pokemon Violet videos. Till next time, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off. And have a good night, guys.